Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of StarCraft, where I take you through the missions and how to get the achievements. Today's mission is Conviction, and the Heart of the Swarm campaign, and the achievements are Conviction, complete the mission. Staying alive, prevent Kerrigan from dropping below 50%. Saturday Night Fever, reach the prison deck in less than 8 minutes on normal. This mission really isn't all that hard. As far as a commander mission goes, it is actually one of the more simple missions because Kerrigan is pretty well beefy, and as long as you don't leave her alone, she will usually be okay. As far as reaching the command deck within 8 minutes, as long as you kind of don't dilly-dally with it, but you move along, you'll get there pretty fast. And then as you move through different rooms, Zgar will be supplying you with troops, like Zerglings, Hydralisks, whatever is needed at the time. I'd also keep your cooldowns on Kerrigan on cooldown, like your Banelings and the jumps, or whatever cooldowns you're going with. I'd go with the Banelings mainly because it's free troops that can basically kill at will, so... So yeah, keep those things going. They'll help keep your supplanted army in stock, and they'll help keep your other troops alive long enough so this way they don't die off. Also, if you went with the corpse restraint on your banelings, your spawned banelings will blow up and spawn corpsers. So that's a good thing. And as you can see, they're going to supply you with more and more the further you get. And then this part of the mission, you just want to keep moving, basically. Keep it at a constant pace, a steady pace. This mission really won't take you that long. It's a very short mission, mainly because of the time constraint at the beginning of the mission. Other than that, it's pretty easy. You just gotta make sure you make it through that first section pretty fast. Always make sure you target down big things like the thors and siege tanks because they'll do the most damage to your army. Alright, in this, you're gonna have kind of like a 4-wave assault mission. They're going to send 4 waves of enemies at you, coming from one of each of the doors. Zagara will periodically reinforce you with troops, so that's a good thing. But you will be attacked periodically, and you'll have to defend Kerrigan from the troops. Now, they start off as, like, minor marines and stuff like that, but they build very quickly into heavier units, such as tanks and thors. But as long as you keep them away from Kerrigan, you shouldn't have any problem. So, like, this one has nothing but Hellions in it, and Helldats, so they're pretty mean to Zerg units, but it's doable. There's some tanks coming through. Luckily, they don't go into siege mode, so that prevents them from basically destroying your army. And as you can see, they're still supplying you with more and more troops, so... Here comes the last one. There's the Thor and a Goliath. Again, they're not too hard, just keep your army together, keep them moving through. And as you can see, I had an Infestor, so I basically made him take control of the Thor. Which, Infestors, they have the ability to take control of any mechanical unit, so any Thor, siege tanks, things like that, you can just reach up and grab those. And then these data cores right here, basically they're Kerrigan levels, so if Kerrigan grabs them, she advances a level, so they're not necessary, but if you want her leveled up, you should grab them. Now this part of the mission basically is pretty simple. What you're trying to do is you're trying to use your infestors to start spawning basically infested Terrans. So this way it makes the next part pretty easy, because it's really rough trying to move through there without the infested Terrans. So you're using the infested Terrans as kind of like cannon fodder. And there you go. You can see the first one's popped up. And I accidentally went the wrong way, so my troops are split all over the place on this part. I'm just lucky I didn't lose the whole dang thing. There's that infestor going in. I guess I need to put the queen there. Normally you'd need the infestor to move over there to make infested Terran drops, but I guess they were doing something different this time. And always try to keep your infestor at full energy, and the way you do that is they have a ability called Consume, where they basically will drain life from other Zerg units, but it allows them to use more abilities. So as you can see, I'm grabbing the Goliaths, anything I can get my hands on in there. There we go. Got through that part pretty fast. This is the tram. They're trying to destroy the buckles to it so they can release the prison deck. But you're trying to stop it, so... It's like, grab that Thor, grab that Thor. Damn, I blew him up. Alright. Now that we've finished that first part, there's the achievements for it. We can kind of take it slow throughout the rest of this. We don't have to... Well, I said we could take it slow, but apparently they're going to try to blow up the ship now, so... As long as you make it to the last room before the countdown goes off, then you'll be okay, because that last part isn't timed, basically, once you reach that flight deck. And moving through here is pretty simple. It's just, like I said, it's really easy to just move through. It's not as rushed as the other one, because they give you plenty of time to move through here. That's something coming from me, because I normally am, like, coming down to the wire when it comes to the time segments. Like, by, like, seconds. Like I said, this mission is really easy. It's pretty much just move through, and as long as you don't overextend yourself, you won't face a really hard challenge in this mission. Just kind of deathball your way through everything, and you'll be able to get through this mission no problem. Let's get out of here! Run for it! Ah! I believe down here is another Kerrigan level. Again, not necessary, but if you want them, you can grab them. They power up your Kerrigan, so it's kind of helpful, but it's not necessary to get the achievement, is what I'm getting at. And I got ambushed from behind. You bastards. Let's make a final stand. Yeah! Oh yeah, reinforcements. Ah! Just beat on the gates. And this should be the last room right here. Again, as long as you don't overextend yourself and just kind of push into it, this room shouldn't be any trouble at all. Especially when they start supplying you with ultralisks and things like that. Well, there you go, guys. This has been Conviction, how to get the achievements. If you like what you saw, go ahead and give me a like, a comment, and share my video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.